What's up, everybody? Reed here again. Another episode of the vlog. Appreciate you guys watching. If you watched last week's now, we talked about, is Jiu-Jitsu exciting? Answered a simple question, of course, is exciting to me. But this week, I'm gonna go through my favorite Jiu-Jitsu match of all time. Now, I have seen a lot of Jiu-Jitsu matches. I'm talking like thousands of Jiu-Jitsu matches. I'm taking you guys all the way back to the 2016 IBJJF European Championship in Lisbon, Portugal, one of the biggest championships of the year, one of my favorite events to go to. And in the semifinals of the Absolute Division, two heavy hitters of the sport met for one of the first times, Felipe Pena and Herbert Santos. Herbert Santos had just gotten his black belt, and he became one of the most feared black belts in the division. Of course, Felipe Pena had come up short in the ADCC divisions to Rodolfo Vieira, but Felipe Pena was a very well-established black belt, and seeing him versus Herbert Santos for the first time was going to be a spectacle. Now, if you've ever seen Herbert Santos fight, you know that he is just about as intense as they come, and this match was no different. The match starts, and right away, Herbert Santos is looking to take things down. Ends up getting a big scramble in with Felipe Pena, and he gets a locked out armbar, fully locked out, a dead to rights armbar. But of course, Felipe Pena, being the man that he is, he doesn't tap. He lets his arm break. It was a crazy experience. I'd never seen that before in my life. The craziest moment of all was that Felipe Pena didn't even tap. He didn't even think about tapping. And that was just the first few minutes of the match. These are 10-minute long matches, so he has to fight another 8 minutes with a broken arm. He keeps fighting Herbert. It's a back and forth match, and then at the very end, Felipe ends up getting Herbert's back at the last few minutes of the match, and he ends up choking him with a lapel. Herbert Santos taps out. The entire place was going crazy. Felipe Pena erupts in emotion. He knew that that was a big win. And of course, I had to get an interview with Felipe Pena immediately after. I had to know what was going through his mind. So even though the doctors came running over and they taped up his arm, they wrapped up his arm, and they were ushering him straight out to the ambulance because he had to go immediately to the hospital, I threw a mic on him real quick. In the commotion of it all, I tried to get an interview. It didn't really work. It maybe wasn't the best time for an interview.
How is the arm? How are you feeling?
I don't know, man. Now is a lot of pain, but I don't know. I need room.
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
Thanks.
It didn't work out super great, but like I said, just what a guy Felipe Pena is, man. He just had the fight of his life, and he was still willing to give me an interview right after he had broken his arm. Shout out to Felipe Pena. I really like that guy. But I did manage to get an interview with Romulo Barral afterwards. I had to talk some context.
It's always great to fight with Felipe, you know. I've been coaching him since like a blue belt, and then, you know, like he's a guy that never give up, you know, and this guy has such a big heart, and he's unbelievable. It's gonna be one of the best ever.
Romulo had just won his semifinal match, and it set up the perfect poetic ending of Romulo and Felipe closing out the absolute finals. The following day, Romulo gifted Felipe the gold medal. They closed out in the finals. It was a great moment, and it was just one of those legendary moments that I will never forget. Let me know in the comments below what you think is your favorite match, and I'll see you next week on the vlog, guys. Thanks for watching.